Friends, not the TV show, but just friends in general. And what do they mean to you? Who are these people? You know, they just randomly show up in your life and suddenly they mean so much more to you. Like sometimes even more than certain family members. And I moved to a new country. I had friends back in India growing up. I moved from one state to a different state. I had friends in those two states, and then moving abroad, especially as an adult, is completely different. Making friends in a new place. So I wanted to give certain inputs, like my take on what friendship is and how I made friends in a new country, basically. So let's break it down. I'm going to break it down into, let's see how many stages. I don't know how many stages. This is all impromptu. I do have a small sort of bullet points to talk about, but let's go off the top of our noggin. Let's see what we come up with. So first is childhood. Obviously, when you're a child, it's so easy to make friends because there's no, you're not programmed. You don't have any sort of conditions or any sort of firm, solid thoughts. So you're just running around, with your runny nose, or you're half naked. You're running around as a kid, and you just bump into a fellow stranger, and you just click because all you guys talk about is like anime, Power Rangers, Pokemon, and all sorts of things. But so easy to make friends when you're a child, right? And that's the most purest form of friendships. And sometimes we stick with them, or sometimes we outgrow them. It's not necessary that your childhood friends are going to remain your friends forever. Sometimes you're lucky if they do, but if they don't, again, ideologies, things like that, thoughts, life happens as well sometimes. But if you are one of those lucky people who have your childhood friends still friends with you, that's very good. And I've been blessed as well. I have few of my childhood friends, almost all of them I would say, who I'm still in touch with, and I do make time to be in touch with them. So that's one way I maintain those relationships. As a teen, I would say slightly difficult to make friends, and normally when you're a teen, it's like you'll make friends with people in your same course or your university, and or like you're on a sports team, you make friends like that. And these friendships, normally it'll be like being a dude. I'll talk about me being a dude. I don't know about girls, how it is for you guys, but being a dude, it's like you'll meet two people and you'll be like, these guys are my friends, that's it. And sometimes you'll have a bigger group, but me, in my university, I did have a little bit of a bigger group, but it's condensed down to now who I'm in touch with, a few, like handful, maybe 4 or 5, that's it. And you guys stay in touch. But now, when it comes to adulthood, oh man, this is a totally different ball game. So let me talk about this a little bit more deeper. I think a lot of, especially in the UK, I've noticed it, a lot of people are quite lonely, and it's quite sad to see that, because I feel mental health is something that's quite ignored and not spoken about quite often, especially among men. And I think one of the key factors to this mental health crisis is a lack of friendship, a lack of connectivity, people not talking to one another, people not connecting. And what I've noticed is I used to be an introvert. I used to be somebody who's not talk that much or interact with people. I should just keep to my circle. But what really helps, or what helped me, I'll tell you, is having a hobby. I think they say your vibe attracts your tribe, and that's so true, because when I moved over here, I literally knew nobody. I had cousins over here, but they lived in London. I stay in Swindon, like I said, and I had nobody. And the way I made friends was I went on social media. This is weird, but I'll tell you this, hear me out. I went on social media and I typed hashtag calisthenics. And what happened was I found people who do calisthenics in my locality, in my area. And I just reached out to them on social media. And I'm like, hey guys, you do calisthenics, I do calisthenics as well. Now this is the hobby that I'm talking about. So if you have a hobby, something similar, that can be anything basically, because you're gonna have arts class, you're gonna have like some sort of social clubs that do have this. You can join a run club or anything like that. But with what I noticed with fitness-based sort of communities, people tend to have the same mindset, and this comes back to the concept of friends, or what I define as friendship is people of the same mindset who push you to be better. And obviously people who are in the fitness space are people who are going to push you to be better, who already have have their shit figured out basically, sort of, and you're going to find only good, positive people who are pushing themselves. Obviously every community, everything has its fair share of rotten apples, but let's talk about only the good ones for now. So coming back to it, I reached out and boom, just like that, within a week, I was able to find people who did calisthenics in my area. And till date, that was like 5 years ago now, and till date, I'm friends with them. We meet up, we have our night outs, we have our picnics, beach holidays, and that's the best way for anyone, in my opinion, to go out and make friends. Another two friends of mine who I made over here are, and these are my two good friends, and very weirdly it is through a connection of the gym friend that I made, or the calisthenic friend that I made, and he was a mutual friend, and this is my friend Sherwin, and we have been all over the place. I mean, we have been to Malta, Spain, everywhere basically, all over UK as well. We used to go traveling, and some of the most fun adventures. And through Sherwin, I made another friend, Franzio, and he's another good friend of mine and like-minded, and the three of us, we're like the three musketeers over here in the UK. And we enjoy and basically we have the same mindset, where like whenever one of us has any sorts of like mental baggages, we talk to each other, we talk it out, and we see how we can help each other. So what I'm trying to say is basically, if you have some sort of hobbies or interests, if you even develop them, you're going to find people of the same mindset, same energy coming into your life, and trust me, you're gonna be with the right people. You're gonna make good friendships, and it's very simple. And just be open to that. Just be open. And shout out to all my friends throughout my life who have been there with me and who have really helped me become the person I am as well. So this one goes out to you guys as well. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, having a hobby or getting into fitness is one of the best ways you can build friendships, build communities, and trust me, the fitness community, especially the calisthenics community, because that's where I am predominantly in, is a community that's so welcoming, so accepting, and you're gonna make some really good friends for life through that. Trust me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. Until next time, see you. Peace.